All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fight Channel here, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with Leon. Never loses, ladies and gentlemen. You may buy NVDY today or not, ladies and gentlemen. Are you going to buy NVDY the right way or his way, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hear what he got to say here, ladies and gentlemen. Take it away, Leon. Come on, Leon. Take
To
it
the
away.
channel, Leo never loses, or at least I try not to. So today, let's get right down to business. Today is the ex-dividend day for NVDY. So let's take a look at her.
Yes, that dividend date was on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, October 11th. He is right on that. All right, Leo, take it away.
NVDY. See if we're gonna buy some today, or maybe I buy some later on. Maybe I can't buy right now when I'm doing this video, but maybe I buy later on.
But look at his average, 2405. We're going to come up with another bogus number about his real average, ladies and gentlemen. His real average right there on the screen, 2485 on. Yeah, that's the only one that really matters, and not what number he come up with. Take it away, Leon. Just saying.
If she goes a little lower. Now, she's at 2482, and my average cost, you know that's not my average cost.
You know that's not his average cost.
You know that's not my average cost. My average cost for NVDY is 2202. Okay, 2202. She's at 2482. So she's above my average price. So I'm gonna hold on maybe a little.
Yeah, it's above his average price of 2482, ladies and gentlemen. But he should have bought it right here. It was down below his average. I mean, Leon, you didn't see the big dip right there? Right there? Look at the dip. It's below his average. That's his average line. It's below his average. He could have bought then, but he didn't. He missed out, ladies and gentlemen.
A little more, maybe in the afternoon. She drops a little more. Maybe I buy. For now, I'm not going to buy because I don't want to raise my average cost. But having said that, let's take a look at the dividend because I have, let's see here, I have 325 shares. Okay. Now, she paid. Let's see. YMAX paid 20 cents a share. I got a few YMAX. Let's see. NVDY, she paid $1.09.
$1.09 get paid for NVIDIA. Why here, ladies and gentlemen? That is down from last month, ladies and gentlemen. But, you know, money is money, right? Take away, Leon.
Okay. $1.09. So let's go back here. $1.09. We got 325 shares. So that's 325 times $1.09. That's $354 that I'm going to collect tomorrow. Okay. Now, that money that's going to come in tomorrow, I could do whatever I want with it. I could leave it in my account as cash. I could take it out. I could buy other shares, whatever it is, because that's pure profit.
He said that's per profit. It's not per profit until it rebounds to what it was at ex-dividend date when they pay out, ladies and gentlemen. And that was, I can tell you. I'm looking up, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a minute. October 9th at 8 p.m. It was $25.70, ladies and gentlemen. It would have to go back to $25.70 to get back to his money, ladies and gentlemen. It's not free money until it go back to where it was at when it went down, when it paid out, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, because my average cost is below, okay, what she's trading. So I'm making all this money on top of the money that I'm going to get tomorrow, okay? Because right now it's my average is at 2202. She's at 24. Okay, that's $1. That's $2.80. So right now, I'm making with her 325 times 2.80 cents I'm making $910. So if I decide to close everything right now, I'll make another 900. I'll make another 900 and what was that? I make another $908. Let's see, it's 280. That's 2.80 times 325. I make another $910 with it.
Where do you get this 2.8 from that you make an extra 900? If he sold everything, ladies and gentlemen, he gonna be only profiting $248.94 right there, a 3% gain of what he is in, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. I don't know. Leon, I don't know what you're doing here, man.
Okay, plus whatever I'm going to collect tomorrow. That's the beauty of buying under your average cost and having that NAV erosion control. Okay, very important in my opinion. Okay, now there's some questions here that have.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he is above his cost average, but not. I mean, yeah, it's on the screen. Listen to this question here. I want to know.
Very good questions, and we're going to address them today. Let's see, like this one, Shindio, right? This is a very good question. I appreciate this question. Is it going to a point the average is going to be too low? You're no longer going to be able to buy unless the ETF is bear forever. Not good. That's what he's telling me. No, that's never going to be the case. Okay, you're always going to be able to buy. Whenever you want to buy, you can buy, and that is not going to be your problem. That's not going to be the problem. He asks me here again, yes, I understand, but every single month, your average, meaning my average, is going down. So the lower you wait, the more difficult it is to get a price below your formula average. I understand, and I think it's a good policy. So he understands.
His formula is so bogus, ladies and gentlemen. Your cost average is right there on Robinhood or whatever platform you're using, ladies and gentlemen. He come up with a formula that's right added in here into his stock, but that's him, ladies and gentlemen. That's the way he flies around here. Leon never loses, ladies and gentlemen.
The formula he thinks is good, but the only thing he's having a little issue is that he believes that it's got to go bearish for us to buy. No, that's not the case. I'm going to show you. Let's go back to the platform, okay? Now, NVDY. Right now she's trading at 24.81. My average is 22.02, okay? So, if this, I have it like this because when I started trading these, I wanted to get rid of the NAV completely. I didn't want to deal with that NAV. Okay, that's why when you go to my portfolio, right, and you look at my portfolio, none of them have NAV erosion, okay? None of them have NAV erosion except Connie, which I'm going to take care of her next week, okay? But the rest are in the money, meaning that I could close them right now and I make money on them. That's how I want to be. Now, I'm going to show you how to take care of that issue that he's telling me, okay? It's very simple. Look, let's go back to NVDY. My price is 22. She's trading at 24.81. This is very simple. You decide how much risk you want to take. Okay, the margin buffer that I have now is $2.80, right? Because I'm at 22, she's at 24, so it's $2.80. That's the margin buffer that I have. Okay, and in other words, I'm going to show you.
I'm baffled on that 280 margin buffer. I mean, can somebody explain that to me, really? Or Leon could explain it to me. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? He never loses.
Important that you pay attention to this, okay? I'm going to show you. 325 times 2.80. That's $910. That's the margin buffer that I have, okay? She got to go below my 22.02 for me to be even. But right now, this is the margin that I have.
Technically, if you're going to be even, it'd be 24.05. Right there's your average right there. Come on, Leon. Can't come up with bogus numbers no more. We got you on film here. You give me a bogus number, and really, you don't know what you're talking about.
The buffer margin that I have, okay? This is the risk that I'm taking. I don't want to take a lot of risk with her. Now, if you want less margin buffer, it's simple. You buy a little higher. You get closer to the price action, okay? That's going to take care of that issue that he's talking about. Now, I'm at 22. If I want to be at 23 because I want to be a little bit closer to the price action,
on his
then you
cost.
buy at 23. You know that when you're going to buy, you know that when you buy at 23, your average cost is going to go a little higher, okay? But you feel okay with that. You want to take a little bit more risk. Remember, the beauty with this formula is that you are in control of what you want, okay? You're in control how many shares you want to buy. You're in control where do you want to buy them. You're in control your margin buffer, how big you want it to be. You're in control how much risk you want to take, okay? Right now, I'm taking very little risk because I wanted to bring him down, all the way down. I didn't want to deal with a NAB. But now, if I think, okay, the price is $24.84, I'm too far away, no problem. Instead of me waiting to buy again at 22,
Technically, he's only 70 cents off, ladies and gentlemen. In my opinion, that's a good buy zone. I mean, you're not that far off, but it ain't going to raise it much if you buy 10 shares here, Leon. I mean, just saying, because your average cost is $24.05, not that $22 bogus number you coming up with.
at 22.02, I'm going to buy at 23. I'm going to raise my average cost a little bit, okay? I'm going to take a little bit more risk, right? I'm going to take a little bit more risk with them, and I'm going to raise it. I'm going to be closer to the price action. So you raise it. Listen, you are the one that makes that decision, okay? If you want to be closer, if your margin buffer, you don't want it to be that big, you get closer to the price action. You make that decision. Now, keep in mind, they all don't move the same, okay? So you have to have different price action for different prices for each ETF because they don't move the same. You see, for instance, Misty moves a lot, okay? So Misty moves a lot. So you got to know where do you want to be, your average cost. If you want to be closer to the price, then you buy a little higher, okay? If you want to have a big cushion, then you buy a little lower. You decide. Right now I have a huge cushion because my average with Misty is 2050. But I'm going to tell you something. In the coming weeks, I'm going to...
You say his Misty's 2050. His average cost is $23.23. He got a profit of $889 here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, 2023, 2050, bogus here, ladies and gentlemen. Bogus here. Let's go back and see what he got to say here.
I'm going to do another video because there's some of these that you can sell. For instance, Misty, and I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to get rid of her. You know,
he going to get rid of Misty before the Bitcoin bull run here, ladies and gentlemen. Why will you do that? You wait for the Bitcoin bull run of 2025, and we'll have this run up to $40, $50 a share here, ladies and gentlemen. He missing out on let's say $24 at $50. I mean, how many shares he got? I mean, really? He gonna come out with another video. We're gonna go all over that too, ladies and gentlemen. Take it away, Leon.
Why I'm gonna get rid of her? Because they're not designed to go to the moon, okay? They pay big distributions.
Not designed to go to the moon. But this is a Bitcoin play. And it could, ladies and gentlemen, it could go to $50. Some people are saying $80 a share. Who knows?
They do options, and that's not gonna help it go to the moon. So whenever I think it's the right timing, I'm gonna sell them and then buy them back again, okay? I'm gonna show you how to do that.
Oh, you're gonna buy them back again. But what happened? It never dropped below your average there, Leon, and keep going up. You're losing all that great money in dividends here. Because Missy is one of the top paying dividends for you, Max.
Because that's another strategy that you need to do, and a few of them, okay? You need to take advantage of that, all right? Very important. So tell me if you understand this. You decide how much risk you want to take, how close you want to be to the price. You see how close? you want to be to the price. Okay, you decide that.
Look at his Misty. There's the line he's at, and he's below. I mean, he is below. He probably bought a lot below when it dipped down. That's why his cost average didn't drop back down. I mean, he's still not in the money. If he bought up high, I mean, just saying. See that dotted line, he got to get back above that.
You are on control. You control your portfolio. There's a few things you can control. You can control where you buy. You can control where you sell, the amount that you're going to buy. Okay, you can't control how much they're going to pay. That's up to them doing the options. But these are the things you can control. How much risk you want to take. Okay. Now, for instance, Connie, I'm at 1496. When she come again next week, I'm gonna have her under control. Okay, Alti, price.
Oh, he didn't want to click on Coney because he's way lower than what he say, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he probably way higher. That's why he didn't click on Coney. But you know something? He might do a Coney next one because Coney pays out next week, right, Leon?
1032. Let's see, Alti, 1076. I'm happy there. No worries. I'm gonna stay there. Misty, you already know. Tesla, 1208. 1241. Remember last time I told you when I buy Tesla, I'm going to be on the money? I'm on the money. I'm making money with her. When she pays now next month, I could keep all that distribution. Do what I want with her because I'm not underwater, okay? Zero NAV erosion. That's why it's very important when to buy them, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to remember when these pay out, his price going to drop down and then you go back up to where it was at ex dividend date. When they pay out, down to the bottom, it got to come back up to that top point. For that is free dividend. Because that's just money they're giving back to your hand that's not real yet until you get back up on the rebound, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that one. Does Leo know about that? I mean, Leo? I don't think so.
And at the beginning, in my opinion, you need to buy them under your average cross so you get all that NAV controlled. You have no issues with that, okay? So listen, having said this, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, okay?
Thank God on that.
This is what I'm doing with these ETFs, all right? If you want to buy them, you need to do your own research and come up with your own conclusions. This is what I'm going to be doing with them, okay? So keep that in mind. And having said that, I'm super happy everybody that's joining and asking questions. I really appreciate it. Keep coming with those questions. And if
Yeah, keep up coming in on questions, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got to say on this one. I hope so you enjoyed the video. We see you on the next one. Leo never loses, ladies and gentlemen. But is he really losing? That's the real question. See you then. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.